watching Digi Bros. Here we are.
Yup. I was gonna mention this like 5 episodes ago.
Yeah, I mean now it's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah. Monopoly Money, the music video that Victor directed, came out the day that this was recorded, which is probably 4 or 5 days ago.
Days ago. Woo! Time shenanigans.
But you should all watch it.
Give it its second wave.
I mean, all you gotta do is search Monopoly Money on YouTube, right?
Probably. I don't know.
Like,
I don't know if that'll pull it up.
Was it on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Monopoly Money by...
I gotta get up there.
What's the guy's name?
T. Cook.
T. Cook.
T. Cook.
Monopoly Money.
Monopoly Money.
Directed by Victor Collins.
Directed by this fucking asshole here.
Shot in
That's
Victor's house.
Shot in my fucking house. You ever want to see our house? That's it's gonna be in the video.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
And you'll understand what that means.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I got that Monopoly money. I wouldn't say you'll understand what it means. You'll just understand why we're saying it.
You'll know it's around.
Yes. You'll have them blue-faced hunnids.
Yes.
So, that's a thing. What else is new? Dude, get on that perch. Get back where you were.
I'm trying to get on the perch.
No, get back where you were.
You're right, I could probably just climb up there.
And just climb up on this.
Ayo, true. True enough. True dad. Yeah.
Anything else you've had going on, Vic?
I've got another story.
All right.
But I just don't like it so much that I haven't been wanting to tell it.
I actually have something else that you can talk about if you don't want to tell that story.
Maybe
or after
the other thing then.
Well, I'm really curious now about this other story you have.
Remember the...
What is
just a whole other story. It's just a whole other story.
What is it?
Okay.
I don't know.
No, you remember that I shot another music video? And I came into your room Saturday night. It was miserable.
Yeah. You were like, that was the worst
experience I've ever had of filming anything in my life.
Oh, man. What was so bad about it?
My brain hurts. I'm going to have to start from the beginning.
You don't have to tell it if you don't want to. Like, if you don't think it'll be fun.
I mean, it'll be a good story.
Will it be a good story, or will it just be you bitching?
Oh, no. It's an entertaining story.
Alright, let's hear it then.
I just gotta, like, get my head into the game.
Now that you've piked my interest.
Okay. So, Saturday, there's this guy, Moose, I've name dropped him here before, about how... Oh, well, this was actually... I started talking about it in the episode that got deleted, is when I was saying that I was gonna do this music video. But there's this guy I've been working with, he's a really good DP, and he's directing these music videos. He's trying to like get his own company started. He was like, "Oh, I want to bring you on for these music videos. You know, we're gonna work for very cheap, but you know it'll be fun. And we'll do the thing." So Saturday, we're supposed to shoot this rap video with this guy. Like we had already had a meeting with him. The guy is obviously like not smart. His music is not very good, but you know it's a job, so we took it.
Right.
And then like. I was not expecting much from this. It seemed like the idea for his video, he just wanted to have a party. Like, he's like, it's a party song, I just want a party video. That's the only fucking idea he had for it. He just had no inspiration whatsoever. So, Moose was like, you know, he's directing the video, so he put a little story to it where it's like, he was gonna do, like, time lapses of, like, time passing and the guy waking up, like, every day and going to work and stuff. Then, like, the song's called Weekend, and it's, like, party on the weekend. So... It's like him going through his daily life and then partying on the weekend is the idea. Right. So, the first half of the day, I had to work a wedding, and so I couldn't help out on the video, because it ended up being on the Saturday because that's what the artist wanted to do for his party, and we didn't have a fucking say in the matter, and it was stupid. But...
So wait, you're saying that he demanded that this be filmed on a Saturday because the song's about a Saturday? Like...
Well, it's because this is when he wanted to have the party.
Okay.
And he needed to get all his people together for the party and stuff. And he was like, yeah, we're going to do it Saturday. So even though I had a wedding, we had to do it Saturday.
You were fine. You could have just walked in. Oh, never mind.
It's down here. But anyways, I had to do wedding the first half of the day. They shoot all that, like, the story parts and, like, the early stuff. And that first half of the day where I'm not there, and Sergio filled in for me. How do I get a fucking pot up here? Hold on. Oh.
What was in that chest, though?
It was a fucking rupee, and so I had to put it back. So my wallet's full.
I see.
It's so stupid.
That is pretty stupid.
Okay, so I wasn't there the first half of the day. Second half of the day is gonna be the party. So it's like 7 p.m. I'm like, oh man, they gotta be getting started on the party soon. I better get there quick. So all I have for dinner, I stop at 7-Eleven and I get like a fucking Starbucks energy drink and a Slim Jim, and I eat half the Slim Jim on my way to this party. I get there, parking is ridiculous. It takes me like 10 minutes, and then like they finally clear a spot in front of the house for me because it's at the ocean front, which is like fucking slam packed because it's like an apartment next to the ocean front. And this is Labor Day weekend. There's just people fucking coating the ocean front because everyone's on vacation. Everyone went to the beach. There's just shitloads of people. This whole club scene's going on. Everything's ridiculous. Which will come into context later. So, let me think. Alright, so I go into the party, I meet up with Moose. And then he warns me very early on. He goes, the guy who owns this apartment we're shooting at is not the rapper. It's this other guy who's his friend. And this guy is apparently crazy. And he's been, like, really just kind of like this guy's already drunk. He's had 3 shots. And he's apparently insane. So I'm like, alright, well that's good to know. I meet this dude, red-faced, fucking super white trash, kind of like meth head looking, and he's got some friends there who are also like super white trash, meth head looking, and then like, it becomes very apparent that they've been sniffing cocaine in the bathroom. So this guy's fucking insane already. This dude seems like a total psychopath, and he's terrifying. And then, like, me and Moose go out, and we go to 7-Eleven to get, some Mountain Dews just so we can have some energy and shoot this video, and we're just waiting for people to show up for this party, because supposedly it's supposed to be a banging party. They invited all their friends, like, it's gonna fill up, but we're just waiting. So I didn't need to rush there by any means, because we're just waiting for this party to fill up. All the rest of the crew has already left, and it's just me and Moose to shoot this video at this party. And so we get back from 7-Eleven, and one of the guy who owns the house's friends is like freaking out, because apparently one of the rapper's girlfriends, he thinks, stole his phone, because I guess she's a crazy bitch, and she stole his phone. And so he's just yelling at this dude, fucking piss off. It was either he stole his phone or his girlfriend's phone, I'm not sure which one it was, but apparently I was explained he has this new girlfriend, so he's obviously trying to show off and be like a badass and get all mad about something. And so this dude is freaking the fuck out about his phone and just yelling and screaming. And then people are finally showing up for this party and no one's going inside because this dude's freaking out about his phone, which is just absolutely fucking terrifying because he's probably on cocaine. This is not the dude who owns the house who's on cocaine, but this guy also seemed like he's probably on cocaine and he's freaking out. And so it was just like an hour of this dude losing his shit because someone stole his phone. Turns out it was in his friend's pocket. Like, he had given his phone to his friend and been like, yeah, hold on to this, and forgot, and both of them just forgot, and so he's just losing his fucking mind for like an hour, thinking his phone's gone. And of course, even afterwards, after he gets it back, he's all wounded pride, like, still, you know, all pissed off, like, oh, why'd you tell me it was in your pocket, but eventually that fucking dissolves, and that guy's fine. The party's, you know, people are finally showing up for the party, and then Moose is like, alright, there's not enough women at this party, we need to go down to the ocean front, let's take the rappers, let's go down to the ocean front and film them picking up chicks. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome, that'll totally work for the video. He hadn't planned it, but it was a great idea. And so we go down, we actually very quickly get 2 girls who are just walking away from their cars, and I guess they were already drunk, and we're like, do you want to go be in this video and we'll give you free alcohol? And they're like, yeah, fuck yeah. And so we take them to the party, we drop them off. They were ready to go, like they were all about it. Good effort. It took no effort at all. So we drop them off at the party, we go down to the ocean front, we're walking like up and down the shops, and we're trying to pick up chicks. We don't end up picking up any more girls, but we got great footage of these guys running around trying to do that. And then we go back to the party, trying to get it started. People are finally coming in. We finally go up, we set up all our lights and stuff that had already been preset, and we're ready to shoot. And then, like, the whole time we actually shoot this fucking video was the biggest pain in the ass, because everyone's fucking drunk, no one wants to sit down. The artist himself is totally fucking impatient. And it's just like you want us to do a good video for you. Why are you being like so fucking impatient about it? Like, have some fucking some drive. Like he really just didn't want to like do repeats of scenes and stuff. Like if we didn't get the shot right, he didn't want to do it again. And it's like, this is how you make a video. Like, you're an artist. You need to take yourself seriously, take your video seriously, and redo your shit. So it was a total pain in the ass. Every time we get a shot, like, everyone kind of dissolves away, like they forgot we were doing anything, and it's just like, oh, it's over, fuck it, let's go do whatever. And so we have to sit there and fucking corral them back, try to reset for each shot. It's a huge fucking pain in the ass. And of course, like, I'm trying to get like B-roll of people doing stuff, but everyone is drunk and they all turn to the camera and go like, yeah! So it's like there's no shot that isn't someone going, yeah! At the camera. Like, it's just a total nightmare. And it's just breaking down on various levels the entire time. Like, it's just a huge fucking pain in the ass. And then all of a sudden around like 11:30 or so, they only had us till 12, but around 11:30, I guess the dude who owns the house's like roommate's wife gets home and just kicks everyone out.
Wow.
She kicks the whole party out, not fucking having this shit. And so we're just like, fine, we got enough footage, we're fucking done, we're tired, we're going home, we pack up all of our shit. And then one of the drunk girls that we had got to come to the party is now losing her shit because I guess her friends left her there. And so she's now getting kicked out. She's apparently from Richmond, she's not from the area, and her cell phone has died. So she is losing her shit, freaking the fuck out, man. Causing a big fucking scene in this dude's house. And everyone's just like, oh my fucking god. And like, everyone here is a fucking asshole. Like, these are some of the worst people I've ever met in my entire life. And like, they're just like, oh, this fucking bitch is just freaking out. Like, oh, you need to calm the fuck down, you stupid bitch. Like, And I'm like, what? Holy shit, these people are evil. Then Moose finally gets them to calm down because he's like, I'll give you a ride home. I have a cell phone charger. You can charge your phone. If you can't get in contact with your friends, I'll give you a ride home. So she's finally like calming down, still freaking out, gets on her phone. Turns out her friends were just trying to park their car somewhere. And like, they couldn't find a parking spot. So they were coming back for her. And she was just freaking the fuck out for no reason. Because she immediately lost her shit. Which I understand, she was drunk as shit. And like obviously was gonna freak out.
This is literally a Jersey Shore episode happening around.
It was fucking stressful the entire night. It was just like, I couldn't get it out of my head once I got home. Like, all of just how fucked up it was, how awful the people were, how stressful it was. It was just this fucking nightmare scenario.
Did you finally have that realization of why you are not a part of the party life?
Yes! Oh my god! I was like, no! It's like everyone was the worst person I could possibly imagine. And it was just ridiculous. Even the dudes who were fighting were just like, he was like, you've been my friend since I was like 5 years old. Why would you do this to me and take my phone? Like, these are the most dramatic fucking people I've ever met in my life. Just freaking out. And I was like, how are these your friends? These people are friends. They've known each other their entire lives. How do you deal with these shitty fucking people? It made me realize how wonderful everyone I know is and how horrible they are not. It is just disturbing, disgusting. These people were just deeply disgusting. They were literally, the way they treat women, every woman there, I never heard them referred to a different word other than bitch. I never heard their names. I never heard girl. All I heard was bitch. Just, they legitimately only refer to women as bitches. Like, it's not even a rap thing. Like I understand it in the context of music, where it's just like, yeah, bitches and hoes, you know. And I was talking about this to Hope and ranting about it. And I was like, I can understand the words in the context of music because music is very expressive, and you're usually like, you know, you're venting about something, and the representation of a woman as a bitch in a song is referring to a very specific type of woman that you are imagining and that you are conveying in the music. Like you are manipulating a stereotype to give across a point, whereas this in real life, they are referring to their girlfriends as bitches to their face, like, and just expecting them to take that, and the women just deal with it like they've never experienced anything other than this in their fucking life, and they just accept that they're worthless bitches, and they're on cocaine, and they all look super horrible. Everyone just looked horrible. The atmosphere was horrible. Everything was wrong, and it was awful. And I was like, this is why I need to get the fuck out of this area, because I can't do this anymore. I can't do these weird, scary, dingy, drunk, shitty videos. It made me really feel like the last video I did was a miracle.
You expect it to be better somewhere like California or Texas?
No, because I don't want to do this low budget shit anymore. Like, if there's... Like, I don't want to do these shitty party rap videos for some unheard of fucking artist. Like, it's stressful. I can't... Oh my god, it was so bad. It had this lasting impression on me where I couldn't get to sleep that night because the song was stuck in my head, and I just kept thinking about the people. It was awful.
Dude, you literally lived through a Jersey Shore episode.
God, I really did. And it bewildered me that this life exists, that people live this life and it's normal. Like, even Moose was like, this is the kind of crowd I used to hang out with when he first got into college. Like, he used to be part of this party scene, and he's like, I can't believe I used to associate with these kinds of people. And I'm like, how the fuck did you do this? How do you live this life? It was so surreal. Very weird. Not very clean at all. That's my fucking story, man.
Holy shit.
That you can understand why I didn't want to tell it, because it stresses me out.
But it's magnificent.
It is magnificent. There's this fucking dude
on
cocaine. He was terrifying. This dude, everything he said was a yelling confrontation. Like, he was just looking for shit to be pissed off about. Like, these people's entire lives are just looking for drama and conflict. And it's just wrong. It's just weird. Like, how do you live like this? There is no positivity in your fucking life. Oh my god.
Yep.
Well. Got into a passionate rant.
Yeah, you got into a good lather there. You lathered up a good rage.
Yes. I feel like there's more hidden topics in there that I wanted to talk about, but I knew I was gonna end up in a passionate ranting rage if I talk about this shit, because it just got to me on that, like, personal level.
Right, that visceral, I can't believe this is happening.
Like, I can't believe this is real. It was a surreal experience, and most of it was boring and sitting around, like, half the time just fucking waiting for this party to get started, which it did not fill up. It was grossly fucking lame. Like, I hope the footage we got all comes together. Like, thank God we got the other footage of the oceanfront and shit.
At least you'll never be able to feel bad about how you act when you drink anymore.
Oh my god. Don't start shit. Jesus fucking Christ. At least I don't do cocaine and shit.
Right.
That's funny. It's like, I was thinking about that, how the worst things that I have done are nothing compared to what these people do all the time.
Right.
Like, the worst conflict I have started is an average conflict for them. And it's insane. It's like, I would not be able to live this.
What do you think is the worst conflict you've ever started?
Probably, like, me and Derek.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
well, I wouldn't say you...
That shit. But, yeah,
I
mean, but that was, like, the worst fight I've been in, for real. And that wasn't even the same. That was still full of, like, I love yous and shit and, like, crying. Like, this was not the same. This was scary shit. And it's one of those words, like, you see people about to fight, and then you're like, I want to fight them, because I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Like, I want to get into this and just punch someone in the face because I can't take it anymore. Like, shut the fuck up, you assholes.
Yeah.
Just this fucking dick-waving contest, like this stupid, masculine dick-waving contest that is so fucking annoying and overblown and stupid.
As Ludacris put it, can't you see we in the club, man?
Shut the fuck up! God!
Why you all in my ear talking?
Just everyone's trying to have a good time. Please stop. Just so bad, so stupid. We got paid like, Moose got like $400 for this video. Like, not even fucking worth it. It's just like
How many days did he work on it?
Just the one. It was just the one day.
$400 for a day? Shit.
Motherfucker, it should be at least $1,000 for a music video. And he's also edited and shit.
Right. Well,
but
that's not a day
still,
then.
like,
that's why I said, how long does he work on it?
But it's,
like, what's the
it's just a fucking standard of work ethic and shit. Right. And he ended up, like, renting a bunch of equipment and stuff and blowing through all the money he would have got anyways.
What did you make off of it?
I haven't made anything yet. I'm expecting, like, $50 or something like that. Because I know he only made $400 as long as he's going to pay me, like, half his fucking what he got out of it. Right. Or else he comes out of it with nothing. So maybe $50 I'd expect. $50 was not worth that stress. Not worth that stress at all. Even though it was like 3 or 4 hours of work. No, it was more like it was 4 or 5. But it was just like, this is, you have to pay me a lot more to do this again. Like, I will not do that kind of video again unless I'm getting paid a lot of fucking money and it's by my rules and very organized. Because that kind of stress is not worth it. It's awful.
You managed to rant through an entire episode.
Congratulations, that was a story I fucking had.
You beat a boss and didn't even blink. You didn't even get distracted by the game.
It was an awesome boss, too. Totally cool boss. Giant spider.
It was very easy.
Awesome reimagining of the giant spider, though.
It's the same shit as every other fucking giant spider. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you get to crush it with the big dudes this time. It feels cool.
Next time on Digi Bros.
Unwinding.
Yeah.